On a typical school day, endless hours are spent learning the answers to questions. But right now, the focus is on questions where answers remain unknown. As a child, many thoughts would spark curiosity. What would it feel like to be a dog? Do fish experience pain? What about insects? Was the Big Bang just an accident? Is there a God? And if so, why is there such certainty that it's a he and not a she? Why do so many innocent people and animals suffer terrible things? Is there truly a plan for each person's life? Is the future yet to be written, or is it already set in stone just beyond human perception? If that were true, would free will even exist? Who am I really? Am I nothing more than a biological machine? If so, why am I conscious? What is consciousness? Will robots ever become conscious? As a child, it seemed as though someone somewhere must know the answers, but the truth is, no one does. These questions only become more puzzling over time. Yet, exploring them is exhilarating because it leads to the very edge of knowledge, revealing unexpected discoveries. There are two questions in particular that remain a mystery to everyone on Earth. Sometimes during a long plane flight, staring out at mountains and deserts, the vastness of Earth feels overwhelming. But then there's the sun, an object so massive it could fit 1 million Earths inside. It seems impossibly large, yet in the grand scale of things, it is merely a speck, one of roughly 400 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy, which appears on a clear night as a misty band stretching across the sky. The scale only expands further. There are an estimated 100 billion galaxies within reach of telescopes. To grasp this, imagine that if each star were the size of a grain of sand, the Milky Way alone would contain enough stars to fill a 30-foot by 30-foot patch of beach, 3 feet deep. The entire Earth does not have enough beaches to represent the number of stars in the universe. The equivalent beach would stretch for hundreds of millions of miles. Yet, physicists believe the reality of the universe is even more immense. The 100 billion observable galaxies may be just a tiny fraction of the whole. Space itself is expanding at an accelerating rate, meaning that the vast majority of galaxies are receding so quickly that their light may never reach Earth. Despite this, they remain part of the same physical reality, governed by the same physical laws and composed of the same fundamental particles, electrons, protons, quarks, neutrinos, that make up human beings. New theories, including string theory, suggest the possibility of countless other universes composed of entirely different particles, with their own distinct properties and laws. Most of these universes may be inhospitable to life, flickering into and out of existence in mere nanoseconds. Still, together they form a vast multiverse, possibly spanning up to 11 dimensions, containing unimaginable wonders. The leading version of string theory predicts a multiverse with 10 to the power of 500 different universes. This is a 1 followed by 500 zeros, a number so vast that if every atom in the observable universe had its own universe, and the atoms within those universes each had their own, repeating this process 2 more times would still yield only a tiny fraction of the total. Even this number pales in comparison to infinity. Some physicists argue that the space-time continuum is truly infinite, containing an unending number of pocket universes with varying properties. Quantum mechanics adds another layer of complexity. While its principles are proven beyond doubt, their interpretation remains mysterious. Some theories suggest that each moment spawns numerous parallel universes, many nearly identical to this one, each containing versions of the same people leading slightly different lives. In one, a person might graduate with honors and marry their soulmate, while in another, they do not. Of course, not all scientists agree. Some insist that the only meaningful answer to the question of how many universes exist is simply one. Meanwhile, certain philosophers and mystics argue that even this universe is merely an illusion. With no consensus, the current answer remains somewhere between 0 and infinity. What is certain, however, is that this is a remarkable era to study physics, as humanity may be on the verge of the greatest shift in knowledge ever experienced. In such a vast universe, it seems inevitable that countless other planets harbor life, yet there is no clear evidence of extraterrestrial civilizations. This paradox was first posed by physicist Enrico Fermi in 1950. If intelligent life is abundant, where is everybody? Some believe in government cover-ups of UFO sightings, but the evidence remains unconvincing. The real mystery lies in the data. The Kepler Space Observatory has already identified hundreds of planets orbiting nearby stars. If these findings are representative, the Milky Way alone could contain 500 billion planets. Even if only 1 in 10,000 had conditions suitable for life, that would still mean 50 million potentially life-supporting planets in this galaxy alone. Earth formed approximately 9 billion years after the Big Bang, meaning that countless planets could have developed life long before. If just a few of them had evolved intelligent beings and advanced technology, millions of years of progress would have allowed them to spread across the galaxy. Considering the rapid advancement of human technology over a mere century, an alien civilization with millions of years of development could have created megastructures, vast fleets of colonizing ships, or other massive technological signatures. At the very least, they should be detectable through electromagnetic signals. And yet there is nothing. Possible explanations vary, some of them unsettling. Perhaps a single dominant civilization has already conquered the galaxy and enforces strict silence, eliminating any emerging threats. Perhaps intelligent life is far rarer than assumed, considering that despite 4 billion years of evolution, only one species on Earth has developed advanced technology. It is also possible that intelligent civilizations inevitably self-destruct through their own technological advancements. More optimistic possibilities exist. Humanity's search for extraterrestrial signals has been limited, covering only a tiny fraction of stars with minimal funding. Alien civilizations may use forms of communication far beyond human comprehension, such as manipulating dark matter or dark energy, which comprise most of the universe's mass. Intelligent life might also evolve toward microscopic forms to minimize its environmental footprint, meaning the solar system could be filled with undetectable life. Within the next 15 years, scientists will begin analyzing the atmospheres of promising nearby planets, revealing whether they are life-friendly. Meanwhile, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, SETI, is opening its data to the public, allowing millions of people to participate in the search. On Earth, groundbreaking experiments are exploring the creation of synthetic life that could differ completely from DNA-based organisms. Whether the universe teems with life or whether humanity is alone, either answer is profound. If Earth is unique, then human consciousness, curiosity, and dreams might be among the most extraordinary facts in existence. One thing remains certain: the pursuit of knowledge never grows dull. The more that is learned, the more astonishing the world appears. It is the unanswered questions and limitless possibilities that propel exploration forward. So stay curious,